Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare, information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Go online to pine.edu for more information. Pine Technical and Community College, connect with success.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's high school matchup between the Rush City Tigers and the visiting East Central Eagles tonight. My name is Mac Nelson, and I'm here at the home of the Rush City Tigers, and I will be covering your game tonight. If you are listening on YouTube, welcome in. If you're listening on WCMP 100.9, welcome in. It is great to have you here tonight. We have an exciting matchup here. I got the chance to watch the East Central Eagles play last week with Adam Hefty, and that was a very exciting game to cover. They're a very good team, and I'm excited to see how this matchup plays out because Rush City is notorious for being a very good, very physical, and very exciting team to watch play. So tonight is going to be an exciting matchup, and I am very excited for you all to be able to join in and tune in tonight and listen to me as your lovely broadcaster tonight. Thank you all for tuning in, and we're going to take a second here to listen to a couple of our sponsors as we hear the national anthem and starting lineups, and then we'll be right back here with the tip-off starting at 7 p.m. tonight here in Rush City. We'll be right back here on WCMP.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
Whoa, they've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. Right now, load up on deals like Red Bull 8.4 ounce cans, 3 for $6.50, Frito-Lay varieties, buy one get one free, buy a fountain drink and get a Reese's King Size candy bar for $2, and fill your propane tanks for $3.99 a gallon to get ready for hunting and frying that turkey. Open 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station store in Pine City.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Ethan Game Day Gilman here, and I'm now joined by the co-head coach of the Rush City basketball boys team, Coach O'Donnell. First of all, thanks so much for joining me.
Ethan, it's always good to talk with you. The work that you do at WCMP and WCMP covering local games is just, I think it's important. Totally in everything I think I've been. I think this is year 50.
Welcome back here to tonight's matchup between the Rush City Tigers and the East Central Eagles. I think we got into an interview actually there, a preseason interview. I didn't even see that on there, so I do apologize for that one. I don't know if I was supposed to play that or not, but you got to hear some of it if you were listening, so that's kind of cool. Good for you guys. Looking at the starting lineups here for both teams, starting with the Rush City Tigers, coached by Ricky Carlson and Michael O'Donnell, which we just heard from a little bit. I was not instructed to play that. Starting off with the starters, we have number 1, William Volk Jr., number 2, Dimitri Trudeau, number 3, Jamison Wood, number 4, Matthew Kemp, and number 14, Lucas Diedrich. Moving on to the East Central Eagles, who are coached by Darren Fogg. Starting off with number 12, Braden Olson, number 15, Cameron Otterer, number 23, Levi Cosbab, number 24, Xavier Letexier, and number 32, Benjamin Carlin. So those are your starting lineups here tonight, and it's going to be a very exciting matchup as we get into tonight's game. Just looking at these teams, just from what I know about these teams in the past, I watched East Central play the other night, so I know that they have some very good potential this year and are definitely one of the section favorites for sure. They have some good height. Carlin on their team is standing in at 6'7". I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but I mean, from this far away, everyone kind of looks the exact same. Unfortunately, tonight we do not have any video for you. Our camera broke, so you're going to get to look at this live game image here with the scoreboard, our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. And with that beautiful little plug of our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, we are about to get right into our tip-off here because it is exactly 7 p.m. tonight as they get through the, opening things about being respectful. They're getting prepared now. The whistle has been blown and the ball's up. And East Central comes out with it on top, starting off with Olson at the top of the key. Gets it over to Cosbab. Cosbab in low to Letexier, but it's going to get picked away there by Kempf. And he is going to give it over to Wood, who gets it back to Kempf on the top of the key. Gets it down low to Diedrich. In the corner over to Trudeau. Gets it back up top to Kempf, who drives in, tries to get it down low to Volk Jr., but it's going to be no good there. Letexier now bringing it up the far side of the court. Kicks it down into the corner for a three-pointer from Otter. That one's going to go up and no good. Rebounded by Carlin. That one goes back up for 2, and the Eagles are the first on the board. Eagles with an early lead there from Carlin's layup. And a little bit of a conundrum happened under the basket, and they're going to call a foul. That's going to be on number 12 from the East Central Eagles. That's Braden Olson. First foul for him, first foul for the team, and the first foul for the game. That sends Volk Jr. to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw's up. That one's good. As he goes through his ritual to put up his second free throw. That one's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Carlin, who kicks it back in and finds Otterer. Then gives it back to Olson, who brings the ball up the middle of the court for the Eagles. Kicks it over to Letexier on the far 45. Gets it over to Olson on the other 45. Drives down the middle of the lane. A little floater, no good. Rebounded by Volk Jr. and quickly gives it up, and it's an in-transition play. Three-pointer goes up from Diedrich, no good. Rebounded by Letexier. He's going to be able to get it over to Olson, my apologies, who drives coast to coast and gets blocked at the rim by Diedrich there. And he quickly gives it up to Wood, who gives it back to Kempf on the near side 45. Drives in, kicks it into the corner to Volk Jr., who tries to find a man down low, but it just ends up in Letexier's hands. And he quickly, in transition, gives it up to Cosbab, who gets a nice layup there, and that's going to go in for 2. And they're going to call an intentional foul on Volk Jr., who just seemingly shoved him in the back there. So Cosbab is going to get the 2 points plus an and 1, and then an intentional foul is also called on Volk Jr. So that sends Cosbab to the free throw line here to shoot 2 unchallenged, undistracted free throws here. Everyone else has to stay behind half court. And the first one is up. That's no good. Second one's up. That one is good. So at least I got 1 point from that one, and it's going to remain Eagles ball because of that intentional foul, which is not something you'd never like to see. He was shoved from the back. But Olson will now inbound for the Eagles, who finds a man down low. That's going to be Otterer for 2 there. And the Tigers quickly run it up in transition. Gets it over to Volk Jr. on the block. That one's going to go up and off the glass for 2. That's going to be good. So the Tigers are trying to stay right in this. And Letexier gets it over to Cosbab on the 45, who finds Carlin at the top of the key. Gets it back to Letexier at the other 45. Gets it to Olson at the top of the key, who gets it over to Otterer. Finds a man cutting down low. That's Cosbab for 2 there. And the Eagles extend their lead yet again, but the Tigers quickly run in transition with a three-pointer goes up from Diedrich, which is not going to fall, and they're going to call a foul on Carlin there under the basket. And so we have a man tying his shoe. So Tigers will now take the ball out of bounds. And the inbound play is completed. A three-pointer goes up from Trudeau. No good on that one. And the rebound is going to go to Olson for the Eagles. And he's quickly bringing the ball up for them. Hands it off to Cosbab on the far 45. Gets it up to Carlin at the top of the key after he drives. With Texier on the close side 45. Up to Olson on the top of the key. Gives it over to Carlin on the far 45. Ooh, gets it tipped away there. Tries to drive, but doesn't quite do much with it. A screen is set by Letexier for a jump shot from the elbow for Carlin. No good there. And the rebound is going to end up going out of bounds off of Diedrich there, so it will remain Eagles ball under their own basket. Under their own basket, excuse me. Olson will inbound the ball for the Eagles. It looks like we got a timeout called by Rush City, so we'll do the same. We'll hear a word from a couple of our sponsors. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back here on 100.9, the WCMP.
Need reliable energy? Burnett Dairy Cooperative has you covered with top quality propane services. Whether you're heating your home, running your business, or firing up the grill, our propane is safe, efficient, and always dependable. Choose Burnett Dairy Cooperative Propane, your trusted partner for all things energy. Stay warm, stay powered, stay local.
Welcome back here to Rush City for tonight's matchup between the Tigers and the Eagles. If you're just joining us, my name is Mac Nelson, and the Eagles are out to a early 9-3 lead over the Rush City Tigers tonight, as an intentional foul has already been called on Mr. Volk Jr., William Volk Jr., to be exact, from the Rush City Tigers. 15 minutes left to play here in this first half. We are not very far into it here as Olson gets ready to inbound the ball for the Eagles. And he finds Cosbab at the near side 45 over to Carlin. Gets it to Olson in the corner. A little bit of a miscommunication, but he ends up with it. Tries to drive around. Gets it to Cosbab for 3. That's good. And that sends the Eagles into double digits there. So that was Cosbab on the three-pointer. Very great play from him. Now, as Wood has it at the top of the key for the Tigers, a three-pointer goes up from Kempf, and that one's going to fall for the Tigers. They answer with a three-pointer of their own, keeping themselves in this basketball match tonight. As Olson dribbles the ball up, gets it over to Carlin on the near side 45. That goes up for 3. That one's no good. It's going to be rebounded by... It was rebounded by Wood, but he fell on his way down with it, so they're going to have to call a travel on that, which is most unfortunate for him. But, I mean, that's just something you can't really control if you jump too high. A no-look pass over to Cosbab in the corner for 3. That's going to fall. What a great shot from Cosbab. And this is the exact same thing that we saw the other night from these guys, except now it's Cosbab hitting these threes instead of Letexier or Carlin. Top of the key is Wood with it, trying to drive in, dribbles around 2 defenders, goes up with it, doesn't even touch the glass as Letexier gets the rebound and brings the ball up for the Tigers. Cosbab has it in the 45. Miscommunication on the pass. Another miscommunication from Olson inside to Carlin is going to turn the ball over to Kempf, and he's going to try and take it coast to coast, and he's going to get blocked hard by Carlin at the rim, but a foul is going to be called from someone else. And that was called on number 24. So that's Letexier from behind, his first foul. So that will send Diedrich to the line for 2. First free throw is, I didn't quite see it. I was looking at my stat sheet. I don't think it was good. I don't think they made that one. As the second free throw from Diedrich is up. That one is going to trickle in there. As the Eagles now bring the ball up. Into the game for them is Kiernan, my apologies, my handwriting is so bad. So Texier has it in the corner, gets it up to Carlin, over to Cosbab at the top of the key, drives in the middle. Oh, it's going to get picked away there by Kempf, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Cosbab. And so a turnover there will give the ball over to the Tigers. As Diedrich inbounds it. He's got Wood at the far side. Gets it in running across the half-court line there. As he one-on-one with his defender. He picks up his dribble, though, in an good spot. Gets it up to Kempf on the run for a little floater, no good. Rebounded by Kiernan. And he's just going to take it up himself. Trying to get an offense set up here, which I think is a great thing that they should do. Gets it over to Carlin at the top, who gets it over to Cosbab on the 45. Drives down baseline, goes up with a reverse layup, no good off the backboard. Rebounded by Volk Jr. and given over to Kempf. Kempf now up the court to Trudeau, and it's going to go out of bounds, unfortunately off his foot. A bad pass there from Kempf is going to result in a turnover there. As Skogman subs into the game for the Tigers. So Texier gets the inbound from Kiernan. He kicks it over to, oh, my apologies, Cam. Yeah, it is Cam, okay. Cosbab now gets it inside to Letexier, who's not the biggest man, but he makes a quick post move. It doesn't quite go in, but it trickles out, and it's going to be Diedrich with the rebound there. Gets it up top to Kempf. Kempf now looking to dribble through the middle of the lane. There goes a little floater, but he's going to get called with an offensive push-off as he just shoved Letexier a little too hard on his way into the rim. So that will be an offensive foul on him, his first, and the team's second. Kiernan gets the ball down low, drives in, kicks it out to Cam there, who gets it back to Carlin, over to Letexier at the top of the key. Letexier to Kiernan. Kiernan over to Carlin on the far 45. Miscommunication ends up with Cosbab getting it, driving down baseline, tries to go up for the shot, gets bodied and passes it away. So there will be a foul called on blue 4. So that is going to be Kempf again for his second foul, team's third. And now Kiernan will inbound it here as Swenson subs into the game for the Eagles. And Letexier gets a little bit of a breather. Coming in for the Tigers is Samuel Dick, coming in for Kempf as he gets a little bit of a breather. Inbounding is Kiernan for the Eagles. Quickly gets it in to Cam, I believe. And a attempt to get it back to Kiernan as he runs into play is going to tip out of bounds off of Kiernan's hand, and so turnover to the Tigers will be had. Diedrich having trouble getting it inbound. It gets it to Volk Jr. coming across the half-court line, who gets it back to Diedrich. Diedrich now on the far side, 45, drives down to the corner, picks up his dribble. Not a good place to do that, and it's going to get almost turned over, but it's going to be Trudeau with the save on it, who gets it over to Skogman. Skogman back to Trudeau, is going to get stolen away by Cosbab. He's going to go up with the layup for 2. That's going to be good off of the glass. As Diedrich quickly brings the ball up for Rush City. Picks up his dribble on the baseline, though. Tries to quickly get it up top to Trudeau, and it's going to get picked off by Swenson there, who's going to give it over to Kiernan, who goes up off the glass, but he's actually going to get blocked at the glass there. Trudeau quickly brings it down, gives it to Swenson for 3. No good. And it's rebounded by Swenson. And he is going to, and they're going to call a timeout quickly. We're also going to take a quick timeout here to hear a word from a couple of our sponsors. Don't go anywhere, though. We'll be right back here on WCMP.
Hey there, sports fans. Brad here from Lee's Pro Shop in Pine City, and we have a Lee's Crazy Sale going on. It's time to gear up for hockey, basketball, wrestling, or volleyball equipment, as it is all 20% off. That's right, 20% off all your favorite hockey, basketball, wrestling, and volleyball.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Welcome back here to Rush City. My name is Mac Nelson here for the matchup between the Eagles and the Rush City Tigers. And that was Swenson on the rebound, but it was Skogman on the three-pointer on that last shot. My apologies on that one. Quickly over to Cam, and the three-pointer is going to go up from Cosbab, and that one's going to fall again. What an incredible game that Cosbab is having tonight. That is his third three of this first half. Quickly, Skogman gets it in the corner for the Tigers, who is defended well. Gets it inside to Volk Jr. is going to go up with a post move. No good. Bounces off the rim. Rebounded by Diedrich. Trying to do something, but they're going to call a foul on none other than Thomas Cam. His first, the team's third for the Eagles tonight. The current score is Eagles lead 20-7 over the Tigers on our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, leave with a smile you will embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. The inbound pass is complete, and it's given back to Wood as he comes into the play. Gets it over to Diedrich on the far side 45. Kicks it down low to Dick over there. Tries to get it into Volk Jr., but it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Carlin, and it will remain Tigers ball under their own basket. 10 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here in this first half. Inbound pass is going to be good to Skogman. Gets it to Volk Jr., who goes up for three. That's going to fall for the Tigers. And they might have found their groove, ladies and gentlemen. Kiernan quickly gets it into Cam, who tries to get it back to Kiernan. It gets stolen away by Skogman. Stolen back by Carlin, who quickly gets it over to Swenson. And the three-pointer is going to go out from Carlsbad. No good on that one. Rebounded by Dick there. Wood now bringing the ball up for the Tigers. And he drives down the middle. Pump fake, gets two defenders to jump. Goes up with it, no good off the glass. Rebounded by Carlin. But a foul is going to be called on a Tiger, I believe. That's going to be called on Jamison Wood here. His first, the team's fourth. And he does not like that call. But he's being a true sport, and he's playing right through it as he needs to do here. Kiernan inbounds the ball now to Swenson for the Eagles, who gives it right back to Kiernan. Kiernan guarded by Skogman. Picks it up at the short corner, gets it to Cam. And they're going to call a travel on Cam over on that far side 45. So a quick turnover to the Rush City offense here. And the inbound play to Wood is good. I rhymed there. Wood quickly brings the ball up for the Tigers. And they're going to call a foul on Mr. Graydon Swenson for the Eagles. His first of the game and the team's fourth. A little bit of a chippy game out there, but inbound play to Jamison Wood is going to be good. And he is going to bring it up for the Tigers as they try and get an offense to set up. Gets it over to Diedrich on the close side, 45. Over the top pass to Volk Jr. Off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Rebounded by Skogman on the far side, 45. Gets it up to Dick on the 45. To Diedrich for three. That's going to be banked off the glass for 3 points for Diedrich tonight. His first big three-pointer of the game. Quick inbound play is going to get it to Kiernan for the Eagles, who's going to go up and around. No good on the layup there. Kick back out to Wood for three. No good. Saved, almost, nearly saved by Youngberg there, who's now in for the Eagles, but not quite quick enough on that one. So it will be turned over to East Central, or to Rush City, my apologies. And full court man defense being played very well by the Eagles right now. Quick inbound pass to Volk Jr. is going to go back to Diedrich, who now has the ball. Gets it over to Wood at the logo. Gets it to Skogman on the far side, 45. Kicks it over to Dick, who's going to try and drive down that far side. Going to get stopped, though. Gets it back to Skogman, who's guarded hard by Youngberg. And he's going to get it back to Dick, who kicks it down to Wood again. Gets it back to Dick, back to Wood on the top. Gets it over to Diedrich in the corner. Three-pointer goes up from him, no good. Rebounded by Dick, puts it back up, no good. Blocked by Kiernan on the third shot, and he gets that one. Throws it off of Diedrich as he falls out of bounds, but it bounces off of Diedrich into Kiernan while he's out of bounds, so it's going to be Tigers ball under their own basket. Man, that was an interesting possession of basketball. Eagles lead 20-13 here in Rush City as the inbound pass gets nearly picked away from Trudeau. Quickly down to the corner to Wood. On the 45 now, drives in the middle of the lane. It's going to get picked away by Kiernan. But Wood gets it back again. Gets it up top to Kempf. And Kempf drive now. Goes in off the glass. That's good for two. And Kempf coming back into play and making it quick. 2 points for the Tigers. As Kiernan now brings the ball up for the Eagles. Gets it over to Carlin on the 45. Shoots it for three. That one's going to fall, and he knew it from the get-go. He has been a knockdown three-point shooter for these guys this year. As Kempf quickly brings the ball up and tries to get a shot to go up. He's going to kick it away, though. Wood's going to get it. He's going to fake a pass off the glass for that one. That's going to be good for 2 points for Kempf. And his first score of the game. Quick inbound play. Carlin to Kiernan. Kiernan over to Otterer. Otterer over to Youngberg, who gets it over to Swenson. Swenson to Otterer again. Goes up with a little floater. No good. Rebounded by Kempf. And he gets to Diedrich. And over to Wood now to bring the ball up for the Tigers. Gets it back to Diedrich on the other side of the court. As he's trying to get something to set up here. Gets it over to Wood on the far side, 45. And he's just going to shoot the three-pointer here. That one's no good. And it's going to be rebounded by no one. Tipped out of bounds by Kempf, unfortunately, for the Tigers. But so it will be Eagles basketball here. 6 minutes and 52 seconds to go in this first half as the Eagles lead 23-17 on our Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard here tonight. Atexier and Olsen back into the game for the Eagles. Over to Carlin at the far side, 45. Back to Otterer on the top of the key. Drives in, double teamed. Ball is nearly stolen away twice now. He's going to get it back to Carlin, who gets it to Olsen on the near side, 45. Dribbles it up to the top of the key. Gets it over to Carlin on the far side, 45. Gets it back to Olsen at top of the key. He's going to drive right down the middle with a little floater. Oh, no good off the front of the rim there. And it's going to be Dick that comes down with it for the Tigers. Gets it back to Wood now. And he's just going to take it across the half-court line himself. Drive into the middle. Kick it back out to Diedrich at the top of the key for three. No good. Rebounded by Trudeau. And he's going to get fouled on that play by Mr. Braden Olsen, his second of the game. Now, as Youngberg subs out and Cosbab comes back into the game, the starting five is back in for the Eagles here. Inbound play to Trudeau is good. He's going to drive down that right side. No good on the layup. Rebounded by Dick. Goes up with it. Blocked by Cosbab under the rim. Letexier comes down with it this time. He's going to bring it up that far side. Cross-court passes it to Carlin. And dribbles up to the top. Hands it off to Olsen. Gets it over to Otterer in the corner. Shot fake. Dribbles. He's going to get tripped, though, I think, on that one by Kempf. Yep, that's going to be on Kempf. That's going to be his third foul of this first half. Inbound pass goes over to Cosbab, who gets it on the far side, 45. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Carlin. Carlin now. Double team. Gets it to Letexier with the handoff. He's almost triple teamed now. And a timeout is going to be called by the Eagles here. So we're going to do the same. And hear a word from a couple of our sponsors as the Eagles lead 23-17 over the Rush City Tigers here on WCMP.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
Embrace Orthodontics would like to take this time to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. It's people like you that make Christmas a sacred, meaningful occasion. Embrace Orthodontics wants to thank you for allowing us to serve you over this past year, and we look forward to continuing to provide quality orthodontic care with Invisalign and braces in the year ahead. Gifts come and go, but a smile is forever. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Embrace Orthodontics. Find us online at embracemn.com.
Welcome back here to Rush City for tonight's Great River Conference matchup between the East Central Eagles and the home team, the Rush City Tigers tonight. My name is Mac Nelson. You're listening on WCMP or on YouTube, whichever you prefer. As we're back from this timeout, the ball is quickly inbounded to Otterer, who gets it over to Cosbab at the top of the key. Back to Olsen, inside to Carlin, who's going to go up from the elbow for two. That one's going to fall. He made that look easy, and he gets 2 points for the Eagles. A full court press is going to be applied by the Eagles, and they're going to break it very quickly as he gets it over to Trudeau. Gets it to Dick in the corner, and he is going to get called for an offensive foul for shoving Letexier off of him. That one looked like it had a little bit of aggression behind it. His first foul, and the team's, I believe, 6th. Olsen gets it inside to Carlin, who quickly goes up from the elbow again for two. That one's not going to fall this time. It's going to be rebounded by Diedrich. And he is going to bring the ball up himself for the Tigers. Guarded by Cosbab here at the top of the key. Kicks it down low to Skogman. Gets it up top to Wood. Tries to set up an offense. Gets to Trudeau in the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Olsen. My apologies. And a foul is going to be called as Olsen trips over Trudeau. Oh, no. It was actually Mr. Diedrich with the foul there. His first of the game. And it's going to send Olsen to the line for bonus free throws. That's the team's 7th. As Volk Jr. subs in for Diedrich there after that foul. I didn't quite see what had happened there, but the free throw goes up, and that one, the first one from Olsen, is good. So he's got one more to shoot, thanks to that bonus. That one's no good, but it's rebounded by Carlin. And so he's going to get it, put it up off of the glass. No good. Rebounded by Volk Jr. Quickly gets it up to Skogman, who gets it off to Dick. Back to Skogman in the 45. Drives in the middle of the lane. A little floater over the top. And that one trickles around the rim. No good. Oh, it's going to be rebounded by Olsen, but Cosbab just kind of let it go there for a second. So a little bit of confusion there, but Olsen quickly to Letexier, who gets it up for a three. It's going to be blocked, but they're going to call a foul on that one. Yeah, they're going to call that foul on number 2. Dimitri Trudeau. It's going to be his first of the game. But that sends Letexier to the line for 3 free throws. First one is no good. I was just about to say, Letexier is someone you don't want to send to the free throw. He's a very good shooter on this team. Second one is good for Letexier. Letexier, the lefty for the Eagles. Third free throw now is up. That one's also good. So he's going to get 2 points from that play. Instead of his 3, but that's okay. Inbound to Dick. Gets a quick back to Volk Jr. He's going to try and go coast to coast with it. Euro steps. Kicks it out to Trudeau in the corner. Drives into the middle. Goes up with it. He's going to get fouled on his way up for the body there. That's going to send Trudeau to the line for 2 free throws. That's going to be on number 32, Carlin. Benjamin Carlin is first. So nothing to worry about there. First free throw from Trudeau is up. That one's good for him. Free throws are a very big part of basketball. I try and talk about them as much as I can because I feel like not a lot of people understand how important they really are to the game. Second free throw from Trudeau. Goes up. That one's also good for him. They are within 10 now. As Olsen brings the ball up for the Eagles, gets it over to Cosbab on the 45. Dribbles, gets it back to Olsen at the top. Down to Cosbab. Shoots it for 3. No good. Rebounded by Wood. It's still on the ground, actually. And Wood's going to pick it up and stand up with it off the ground, and they're going to have to call a travel on that one. So now Olsen will inbound the ball for the Eagles. And he quickly gets it into Cosbab on their far side 45. Back to Olsen. Up to Otterer at the top of the key. Over to Letexier on the near side 45. Back to Cosbab. Tries to get it inside to Otterer. He's going to get tipped away, but grabbed by Otterer and give it back to Cosbab in the corner. He's going to try and drive with it and actually get fouled on his way through there. And that's going to be on Samuel Dick, his second of this first half. 3.5 minutes to go here in this first half of basketball. That foul will send Cosbab to the line for at least one, maybe two free throws. That one's no good, so he only gets one out of that one. But it's rebounded by Cosbab himself. And he kicks it over to Letexier on the far side 45. Gets it over to Cam, who shoots it for three. No good. But a rebound going to be tipped away there by Cosbab. Retrieved by Letexier from the other side of the court. Gets it over to Olsen on the near side 45. Gets it inside to Cam, and he goes up with it. Blocked by Volk Jr. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up off the glass for two. That one is going to fall. What a great play there from Cam. Thomas Cam at that. And he gets another 2 points for his team. Quickly, a pass is stolen away from Wood by Cosbab. He's going to get it on the 45. Gives it to Letexier, who thinks about shooting it. Kicks it over to Olsen. Gets it down low to Otterer, who's going to go up with it and get fouled. And so he's going to shoot two. And the foul was on Dick again. So that's going to be his third foul now of this half. As Otterer shoots his first free throw. Off the back iron, no good. Second free throw, no good from Otterer. Seems to be shooting 3 free throws. I'm not sure why, but that one goes up, and that one's also no good. I don't know why he shot 3 free throws, but rebounded by the Eagles. Gets it up to Olsen on the top of the key. Back to Otterer, over to Cosbab in the corner. Drives baseline with it. Goes up with a floater. No good. And rebounded by Wood. Wood with it now. Bringing the ball up. Tries to take it coast to coast over to Skogman in the corner, who dribbles and drives. Tosses up a floater. No good on that one. Rebounded by Letexier. And he's going to try and take it. Kicks it over to Otterer in the corner for 3. No good. And he's going to get fouled for 3 free throws. Man. And that foul is going to come on William Volk Jr. on the 3-point shot attempt. So that's going to be his second foul. So that will send Otterer to the line for 3 free throws. First one, no good. And his second free throw goes up. No good on that one. Bounces around the rim a couple times. He's getting closer. And for his third free throws up, that one is going to fall for him. So that one falls for him, extending their lead by 12 now. Trudeau goes up with it for 2 for a jumper. That one's going to fall for him. That's a great shot by Trudeau there. Gets him back within 10. As Olsen brings the ball up for the Eagles. Cosbab for 3, no good. Rebounded by Skogman and given back to Wood to bring the ball up on that far side. Dribbles up on the top of the key, picks up his dribble, gets to Trudeau on the near side 45, dribbles in, goes up with a floater, no good. Rebounded by Letexier. There's a minute and a half here in this first half. It's stolen away by Trudeau again. He is so shifty and quick. 3-pointer is going to go up from Diedrich, no good off the back iron. And rebounded by Olsen, but he is going to get smoked by Wood on that one. And so that's going to be a foul on him. And that will send Olsen to the free throw line for 2, I believe. They're in double bonus now. He got hit hard on that one. Glad everyone was okay and that he came up from that. Free throws up. Good for Olsen. Second free throw's up. That one's no good. Trickles out. Rebounded by Diedrich there. Gives it over to Wood to bring up that far side of the court. Kicks it over to Diedrich, who brings it back to the top of the key. Over to Trudeau in the corner. Shot fake, dribbles into the middle of the lane. Floater goes up, no good. Rebounded by Letexier. And a foul is going to get called. I'm not really sure what happened there. I didn't quite see it. But foul will be called on Trudeau. His second foul. So that will send Letexier to the line for 2 free throws here tonight. First free throw's up. That one is good. That's going to fall for him. Second free throw from Letexier is up. That one's also good. As now Wood brings the ball up. Guarded well by Cosbab, but he's going to get by him. Drive in, kick it to Skogman for 3. That's going to fall for Mr. Skogman. What a great shot. Great in-transition play there to keep them in this match. Now as the Eagles quickly take it down and Cam goes up with it and gets the 2 points of his own. I didn't quite see what happened on that play, but they're going to call Diedrich out of bounds on the inbound there, so it will be turned over to the Eagles. 44.4 seconds left to go here. That's 3 fours in a row. That's 12 if you don't know math. Inbound play to Cosbab is good. Gets it over to Otterer. Kicks it way across to Olsen. Thinks about it. Gives it back to Cosbab at the top of the key. Over to Otterer on the far side, 45. Far side pass to Olsen. Up for 3. No good. And a foul is called. A whistle has been blown. What is the call? Foul is on number 1, Volk Jr. It's his 3rd foul of this half. So that will send Cam, Mr. Thomas Cam, to the free throw line. First free throw's up. No good off the back glass as Samuel Dick subs back in for Volk Jr. Now as the second free throw comes up from Cam. That one is good though. Now as the Tigers quickly get it up, Trudeau in the corner. Thinks about it, gives it over to Dick on the 45. Kicks it up to Wood at the top of the key. They've got 20 seconds left in this first half. He is going to drive in, do a couple of fancy moves, get it to Dick in the corner for 3. That one's going to fall for him. And the Tigers are saying, you can't count us out yet, as the Eagles quickly bring it up the court, get it to Cosbab for 3. No good on that one. Rebounded by Skogman, who's going to get double teamed. Quickly gets it in to Wood, who throws a full court shot and unfortunately is not going to find even the backboard on that shot. But that concludes the first half here of tonight's matchup between these two teams. So we are going to listen to a couple of words from our sponsors here as we prepare for the halftime reports of tonight's game. So don't go anywhere because we'll be right back here as the Eagles lead the Rush City Tigers 37-27 at halftime. We'll be back on WCMP.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
If aches and pains are holding you back, Wellia Health is here to assist you. Our sports medicine team is dedicated to getting you back to your passions. With extensive experience and expertise, we specialize in managing concussions, a worry for both young athletes and adults. Whatever the injury, let's get you back in action with an appointment at Wellia Health. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or conveniently schedule through your MyChart account. Visit welliahealth.org for more information.
At Burnett Dairy Cooperative, we're more than just your local dairy. We're also a trusted propane provider, serving homes, farms, and businesses across northwestern Wisconsin and east central Minnesota. Whether you need a tank installed or reliable delivery, we're here for you 365 days a year with flexible options that fit your needs. As a farmer-owned cooperative, we're committed to supporting our community because your home and farm deserve the best. Call 715-689-1032 to learn more. Burnett Dairy Propane, serving you with pride every day of the year.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Whoa! They've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. Right now, load up on deals like Heggy's Pizza, 2 for $16 with a new breakfast pizza available. Starbucks Frappuccinos are 2 for $7. Buy a fountain drink and get a Reese's King Size for only $2. And fill your propane tanks for $3.99 a gallon. Get ready for hunting and frying that turkey 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station Store in Pine City.
A Lennox air source heat pump is a high-efficiency air conditioning unit that can also heat your home or business during the spring and fall. It's more economical than heating with propane. Have Dale's Heating and Appliance install your Lennox air source heat pump. Ask Dale's how you can receive up to $1,000 in rebates for your air source heat pump system. And ductless mini splits also qualify for up to $1,000. Visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Welcome back here to Rush City for tonight's matchup between the Tigers and the East Central Eagles. Tonight, my name is Mac Nelson here on WCMP Radio 100.9 FM. And if you're joining back, it is halftime for us here as the Eagles lead 37-27 over the Tigers. So we are at halftime with these two teams, and so far it has been a very exciting and electric match. And both teams are getting a little physical with each other, which can be scary because if not kept down and kept to a tone, someone could get hurt. I did think someone got hurt out there at one point, but luckily he stood up. No players were hurt, which is incredible. We love that. We don't want people getting hurt out there. So far, a really good match, really competitive match, and that's what we love to see, fast-paced. That's great. Looking at some of these stats from tonight, first thing I want to point out is the difference in fouls tonight. The Tigers coming out with 14 fouls in that first half, which is impressive, to say the least. And unfortunate for them. That to the East Central's 6 fouls for that half, which is a very big difference. A difference of 8 fouls. You don't love to see that when you're a team looking at these statistics there. So yeah, it's definitely unfortunate for that. So looking at some other stats here, a couple of players that are sticking out to me. It's very lopsided here with the scoring-wise. The Tigers coming in with a bunch of different players contributing to their total score for the moment. People like Volk Jr. having a couple, Trudeau having a couple, Kemp having a couple, Skogman having a couple, Diedrich having a couple, and Dick all having a couple, all contributing to that 27 points that they scored in this first half. And then as we look at the East Central Eagles, it's a lot more bell curved, if you will, not as skewed out. Olsen with 2, Otterer with 3, and then Cosbab with 14 points of his own this half, which is incredible. 16 actually. My apologies, I got that wrong. I missed 2 points in there somewhere. When he's scoring that many, it's definitely hard to keep track, but he's at 16 for this first half. And then Carlin with 4 and Cam with 6. So a bunch of players, coming in and adding to these points for that. One big thing that I like to look at for teams is free throw percentages. So looking at them, the Rush City Tigers are currently 4 for 6. So they're doing very consistent on their free throws. They're sitting at about a 2/3%, which is like 66%. So not, or 67%, so not quite that 70% where you want to be as a team going into a basketball game. You want to be at about 70% for free throws. So they're at about 67, so they're pretty close. I would feel happy with that as a coach, especially with how few they've shot. They've been consistent with that. The Eagles is a different story. They're 9 for 19 for this half, which is incredible that they shot 19 free throws and how they only made 9. That's the difference between their scores pretty much. It would be a 1-point game if they didn't make 9 free throws. However, if they had made 9 more free throws, it would be a 20-point game. So, all of these factors add up here going into this. Hopefully Rush City had some good words said in their halftime talk with coach and stuff. So they're making adjustments and whatnot going into the second half. And hopefully the Eagles are also making a couple of adjustments. Hopefully both teams had a little conversation about keeping it a little bit more mellow. It's been very aggressive out there. But, I mean, that's what makes for exciting basketball games, in all honesty. So we do enjoy that to an extent, but we want everyone to be safe and to be happy out there. With an intentional foul being called within the first, 3 minutes of the game, I mean, you knew it was going to be a heater tonight. You knew it was going to be an exciting game tonight. So a little update from other local sports going on around there. We have Adam Hefty here in Bram with the girls basketball. Bram girls basketball are playing Pine City, and Bram leads 45-25 over Pine City High School over there. I haven't heard from Ethan Gilman or Joshua Muron, so I don't quite know what their halftime is. Their game could be taking a little bit longer than mine, so we will see. Well, I will give you those updates as we continue into this second half between the East Central Eagles and the Rush City Tigers here, as the Eagles lead 37 to the Tigers 27 here in the home of the Tigers of Rush City. I'm Mac Nelson on WCMP 100.9. If you're listening, we thank you so much. We appreciate you with all that we are. You're the reason we get to do this. So with that being said, don't go anywhere. We're going to hear a word from a couple of our sponsors, and then we'll be right back here on WCMP 100.9.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local Auto Owners agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
Hey there, neighbors. Matt Winsand, CEO Burnett Dairy. Farmers are the people that wake up before the sun, who battle the elements, and tend to their crops and herds with a passion that runs deep in their veins. At this time, I would personally like to thank the farmers. From all of us at Burnett Dairy Cooperative to all of our incredible farmers, thank you. Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Real farms, real flavor.
Whoa! They've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. Right now, the Pine City Holiday Station Store off 35 has got a quick meal on the go for you. $3 gets you a hot snack or hot dog, chips, and a Polar Pop. $4 for a breakfast sandwich, hash brown, and medium coffee. Or $5 gets you a personal pizza and a 20-ounce Pepsi. Get snacking. Open 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station Store in Pine City.
Welcome back here to Rush City. My apologies, just heard the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. So that was in my mind there. We're in Rush City, though. My name is Mac Nelson here on WCMP, and we are covering tonight's game between the Rush City Tigers and East Central Eagles. Quickly, the inbound pass from Diedrich is completed to Wood for the Tigers as he sets up the offense, gets it over to Diedrich on the far side, 45. He kicks it down low into the corner to Kempf, who's going to drive baseline. He's going to get fouled on his way around there. He's going to call a foul on the floor. That's going to be on 15. Otterer for the Eagles, his first of the game. And the first for the team and the first of the half. Man, firsts. Inbound pass from Wood is going to go to Trudeau. Trudeau to Diedrich on the near side of 45. Dribbles it up to the top of the key. Still dribbling with it. Gets it down low to Kempf. Kempf now tries to do a spin move, but it's going to get blocked away from Letexier. Olsen now taking it down in transition, tries to get it to Cosbab, tipped away by Trudeau, picked up by Otterer, and then lost to Wood as Kempf gets it up the court to Diedrich in the corner. He's going to jab step a couple of times, gets it into the corner still, gets it down to Volk Jr. down low. He's going to go up with it for an easy 2 points. And that was a great play from the Tigers. Quickly in transition, they get it to Cosbab in the corner. Over to Olsen at top of the key, to Carlin at the free throw line. Back to Olsen, 45 for 3 points. That's going to fall. What a great shot from him. That's Olsen with 3 points there. Now as Diedrich brings the ball up for the Tigers. Quickly gets to Wood, back over to Trudeau, who dribbles all the way around the top of the key for 2 points, driving in off the glass. What a great play from Mr. Dimitri Trudeau there. Now as the Eagles quickly bring the ball up, Olsen has it at the top of the key, kicks it way over to Cosbab in the corner, the near side corner at that. Miscommunication on the pass to Carlin is going to give it up to Kemp for an easy 2 points off the glass on his end of the court. So good for him. Quickly, Cosbab gets it up, gets to Carlin for 3 points. That one's no good. Rebounded by Volk Jr., who is going to get it to Diedrich, and it's 2-on-2. Now it's 2-on-3. Diedrich now driving in, and he is going to hit Letexier hard, but he was moving, so they're going to call it as a body on Mr. Letexier. That's going to be his second foul of the night. They're going to call it as a shooting foul, actually, which is intriguing, but sends Diedrich to the free throw line here to shoot 2. First one is up. No good. Trickles out of the rim there. Unfortunate for him. Free throws are such a huge part of basketball. Ref told him to tuck in his jersey, as he should. That's an essential part of basketball. You can get actually teed up for that one. That's his second free throw, goes up. No good, bounces off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Volk Jr. though, and puts it back up. No good, it's going to bounce out of bounds. So it will be East Central's ball. Now we got Ethan Game Day Gilman over in Pine City. At halftime, Bram leads 36-30 over the Pine City boys basketball. Olsen quickly brings the ball up for East Central. Gets it over to Otterer on the far side, 45. Back to Olsen at the top of the key. Guarded by Kemp hard. Playing very good defense. Gets it over to Cosbab on the 45 for 3 points. That one's going to fall for him. Great shot from Cosbab. Just keep adding to those points, young man. As Wood quickly breaks a man-to-man full court press. Tries to get it over to Trudeau in the corner. Going to be no good on that pass as it trickles out of bounds. So East Central will receive the ball as Olsen quickly brings the ball up for East Central. They do not mess around in the full court. Inside to Carlin from the free throw line. Elbow for 2. That one's going to be good for 2 points. Great shot from Carlin. I have a feeling that he practices those shots in his free time. Kind of a three-quarter court press now being applied by the Eagles and Letexier on Diedrich. Screen is set by Wood. Diedrich now with the ball still. Down low to Volk Jr. A little too tall for him. It's going to end up out of bounds. So a turnover to the Eagles will be imminent. And we got a timeout called by Rush City. So we will do the same, but don't go anywhere because we'll be right back here with tonight's game where the Eagles lead 45-33 here on WCMP.
Brad here from Lee's Pro Shop in Pine City. We're a full-service lettering shop with a full line of athletic supplies for any sport. We have professional staff here at Lee's Pro Shop to customize your orders. We are the pros who specialize in athletic apparel and equipment. We even do trophies and awards as well as computerized engraving in the store. Let Lee's Pro Shop help you with any athletic apparel. Lee's Pro Shop, servicing our communities since 1973, where the passion for sports begins.
Welcome back here to WCMP. My name is Mac Nelson here in Rush City for tonight's matchup between the East Central Eagles and the Rush City Tigers. We just came back from a Rush City timeout as the Eagles lead 45-33. The inbound pass to Letexier is going to go right back to Olsen as the Tigers are playing a 2-3 zone, and that leaves the three-point option open for Cosbab, who goes up for 3 right now. That one's going to fall. It's almost like I spoke that one into existence. Cosbab is feeling his three-point shot tonight. A quick in-transition play from the Tigers is going to end up in Carlin getting a rebound there as Olsen quickly brings it up and gets to Letexier. Cross-court pass to Cosbab. Thinks about it on the 45. Back up to Olsen, over to Letexier on the other 45. Back over to Cosbab with the cross-court pass. And he's double-teamed now. Gets it back to Olsen at top of the key to Letexier on the other 45. Back to Cosbab. Back to Olsen. Inside to Carlin from the elbow. 2-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Volk Jr. and given over to Kemp. Kemp now quickly stops. He gets his defender to keep going. But he's going to dribble it back and let the offense set up. Drive right into 3 defenders, go up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Letexier. And he's going to bring it up the near side of the court, give it over to Carlin, back to Letexier, over to Cosbab on the other 45, to Olsen at top of the key, back to Letexier. 3-point shot is up. That's good from the Eagles there, as they have figured out a way to break this 2-3 that Rush City has moved to. Passed over to Kempf on the 45, dribbling around his defenders, but he just loses control of the ball. Volk Jr. coming up with a little jumper from the free throw line. That's going to be good for 2 points. And now the Tigers are keeping it moving here as Otterer gets the ball for the Eagles, gets it inside to Carlin, over to Cosbab on the corner, to Otterer at the low post, goes up and off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Kempf. And Carlin came down a little too hard on his rebound attempt and actually caught Kempf in the face. So that's going to be a foul called on Carlin. So his second of the game. Now as Kiernan comes in for, and Cam come in for the Eagles, giving Otterer and Olsen a little bit of a break. Full court man press being applied by Letexier. Inbound to Volk Jr. is going to be completed as he crosses half court and tries to take it all the way himself up off the glass. He's going to get fouled by Kiernan for his first of the game, but that's going to send a Volk Jr. over to the line for 2 free throws here tonight. With just 13 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in this basketball game. It's been a very exciting matchup, very fast-paced here as Volk Jr. shoots his first free throw. Bounces off the front of the glass, or front of the rim. No good on that one. Now as he prepares for his second free throw, it's going to go up. And it's going to bounce off the rim a couple of times. Rebounded by Diedrich, put back up. Drop that down to Carlin, and he's going to try and take it coast to coast and do a jump stop jumper. No good. Rebounded by Cam, who puts it back up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Wood this time. And now Rush City is running with it in transition. Tries to dribble around 4 defenders. Kicks it out to Kempf, who shot fake, drives in. Kicks it over to a cutting Diedrich, and he's going to put that up for 2 points. What a great play from, great ball movement play there from the Tigers here. As Cosbab gets it on the 45, and it's going to be tipped away by Diedrich, but will remain Eagles ball. As Cosbab quickly inbounds it to Carlin, who gets it back to Cosbab in the corner for 3. That's good. What a great shot. As in transition, Diedrich runs with it coast to coast, up on off the glass. That's going to be good for 2 more points for the Tigers. So there as Cosbab quickly brings it up now and goes in for another 2 points. And it's going to be a timeout called here. And we're going to do the same as the Eagles lead Rush City 56 to 39. My apologies. Don't go anywhere because we'll be right back here after a word from a couple of our sponsors.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare, information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Go online to pine.edu for more information. Pine Technical and Community College, connect with success.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
Welcome back here to Rush City. I'm Mac Nelson here on WCMP Radio for the matchup against Rush City Tigers and the East Central Eagles. It has been an exciting match here as I am nearly out of breath. Thank goodness I got a breather there. It has been fast-paced, back and forth all night. Now as we come out of the timeout, as East Central leads 56 to 39 over the Tigers with 12 minutes left to play here. Trudeau with the ball gets it over to Wood on the top of the key, who finds Kempf over on the far side 45. Getting fancy with his dribble moves. quickly in. Fadeaway two-pointer is going to go up and rebounded by both Cam and Diedrich, and it's going to end up going out of bounds off of Diedrich, it seems. And East Central will get the ball now. Inbound pass to Letexier as he brings the ball up for the Eagles. Gets it over to Kiernan on the near side 45. Ooh, almost picked away by Wood there. In bounce pass, getting to Cam, found it. Gets to Cosbab on the top of the key for 3 points. No good. Rebounded by Kempf. And he's going to bring it up for the Tigers now. Gets a cutting Wood there, who kicks it back out to Trudeau for 3. And rims out, unfortunately. Rebounded by Volk Jr. and tipped over to Diedrich on the near side 45. And he's going to bring it back out and set up an offense, which is an excellent idea. Gets it over to Kempf, who gets tricky with it, puts up a three-point shot. That one's going to fall. What a great play from Kempf there. What an incredible play from Matthew Kempf there. As Cosbab gets it over to Kiernan. Gets it over to Letexier. Back to Cosbab in the corner for 3 points. No good. Rebounded by Cam, who kicks it off of Wood. Wood's foot there. Words have been exchanged by a couple of players out there tonight, so that can always be a little bit nerve-wracking because you never know how quickly things are going to escalate. Kiernan quickly gets the inbound pass into Carlin. Carlin now dribbles it up and hands it off to Letexier on the 45, who cross-court passes it to Kiernan. Shot fake, drives into the middle of the lane. Ooh, slips up there. Gets it out to Cosbab, though, for 3. No good. Hits the rim, so it resets the shot clock. Gets it rebounded by Cosbab, who gets to Letexier, drives in, gets it off to Cam, up off the glass for 2. That's going to be good. Great play there from the Eagles. And the Tigers quickly bring it up as Wood gets it and drives in with it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Diedrich, puts it back up. No good. This time it's going to be rebounded by Cosbab. He's going to drive it up here for the Eagles. Stops out on the 45. Letexier gets it down low to Cam, who goes up and off the glass. No good there. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. No good there. Volk Jr. rebounds it this time. And Cam is going to foul Volk Jr. there. His second foul of the game. The team's 5th this half. Now as Wood brings the ball up for the Rush City Tigers. Passes it away there. Gets it inside to Volk Jr. He's going to go up with it and get the shot down, and it's going to fall for the and one. So that is going to keep them in this match even more. That's Volk Jr. with the 2 plus the and one attempt here. That foul was on. Who's it on? Number 33. It's going to be on Thomas Cam. His 3rd now. The and 1 point is up. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Kempf, who kicks it out to Wood on the far side 45. And he brings it out to let him set up an offense. Over to Trudeau. Kicks it over to Kempf in the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Olsen now. And he's going to bring it up for them. Quickly gets it over to Carlin, who's going to get pinned off the backboard by Diedrich. What a great defensive play by Diedrich. He's going to pin Carlin there, which is not an easy feat. He's a very tall man. So they're going to inbound it to Wood here. And over to Diedrich, up for 3 at the top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Olsen. He's just going to hang on to it. Don't let Wood get it. Oh, and Wood tips it away to Letexier, who gets a bounce pass over to Olsen. And it's going to go out of bounds there, unfortunately. So a turnover to the Tigers. And they're right there. They're trying to make this comeback. It's still possible. There is 9 minutes and 15 seconds left of basketball. Long pass over to Trudeau. Gets it inside to Kempf. He's going to put it up off the glass for 2. What a great play from Kempf. Quickly in transition, gets it up to Cosbab, who gets it back to Carlin on the 45. He's going to drive in with it and do a little jumper. No good there. Rebounded by Kempf for the Tigers. And he's going to bring it up quickly for the Tigers now. As he tries to find Trudeau down low. It's going to get tipped away. Picked up by Diedrich. Gets it back to Kempf for 3. That's going to fall. Wow, what an incredible play there. Kempf is showing up in this second half here as the Eagles quickly get it down to Carlin. Carlin now gets it up to Olsen, over to Cosbab at the top of the key. Back to Olsen on the 45. Dribbles up a little bit, tries to get it in low to Otterer, but a foul is going to get called on what I could only assume was Volk Jr. Yes, on Volk Jr. That's going to be his 4th foul of the night. But it looks like Dick is going to come in, and Skogman will also come in now for the... Oh, did they call that on Trudeau? Never mind. My apologies. They called it on Dimitri Trudeau for his 2nd foul. I have no idea. I think my fouls are a little bit off here tonight, but 2 shots are going up already here from Otterer, who missed quite a few free throws in the first half. And that one trickles out for him. Second free throw's up. That one is going to be good for him, though. Good for him. He found that. And their lead is back to 10 here as Wood brings the ball up, gets it over to Skogman on the 45. Gets it over to Kemp in the corner. Quickly dumps it off to Dick, who's going to try and save it from going out of bounds, but it's going to get passed into the Eagles as Letexier brings it all the way up the court. Cross-court pass to Olsen. Tries to find someone down low. Gets it over to Letexier. He's going to shoot up for 3. That's going to fall. My apologies there. I stumbled over my words. He's going to shoot it up for 3. That's going to be good for Letexier's 3-point shot. Now as Kemp brings the ball up for the Tigers. Gets it over to Skogman. Dribbles in for a 2-point jumper. That's going to be good for 2 points. Great play from Skogman there. Now as Olsen has the ball for the Eagles, gets it over to Letexier for another 3-pointer from the 45. That's going to be good for Letexier. He showed up here in this second half now. And the Tigers quickly run in transition with it. Try to get it to Woods. Almost stolen away by Cosbab. And, a miss. A bad dribble is going to be stolen away, but stolen back by Kempf. Over to Skogman for 3. No good there. Rebounded by Olsen. He's going to bring the ball up for the Eagles. Quickly dribbles up. Loses track of it, though. Gets to Skogman. It's 2-on-1. He's going to dribble in. They're going to call a foul on him. No shot. It's going to be on Letexier. His 3rd foul, I do believe. Yes, his 3rd foul. What an exciting matchup we have had. It's already 7 minutes left in this basketball game as the East Central Eagles lead 65-51 over the Tigers on our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants you to make your journey as seamless and as convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. Find out more at embracemn.com. The bonus free throw from Skogman is going to be no good. And a shot is going to go up from Carlin, going to be rebounded by Cosbab. Missed off the glass there. And rebounded by Kemp. And he's going to get fouled by Cosbab there. It's going to be his first, I do believe. Yes, Cosbab's first foul of the game. It's going to send Kemp to the free throw line, though, for the bonus. They're already in bonus here, which is a scary position to be in as the team leading. Free throws up. That's good from Kempf, so he gets to shoot another one. As he does his routine, the free throw's up. That one's no good, though. Bounce off the back iron right. Rebounded by Cosbab. Gets it over to Olsen to bring the ball up for the Eagles. Back to Cosbab on the 45. Back to Olsen on the other 45. To Cosbab. Shoots it for 3. No good off the back glass. Rebounded by Stream. Given to Truden for the transition play. Rebounded there by Swenson and given to Kiernan. Back to Olsen now. Over to Cosbab on the far side of 45. Back to Olsen inside to Carlin at the free throw line. Up for 2. No good. Rebounded by Kempf. And he is going to quickly try and run the ball in transition for the Tigers. He's going to get stopped at the 3-point line. Tries to find a cutting Skogman down low. It's going to be picked away by Olsen, though. Great heads-up defense there. Over to Kiernan, who's going to put it up out to 45 for 3. No good there. A little too hard on it. Rebounded by Stream. Gets it up to Kemp, who gets it over to Diedrich. And Diedrich trying to let their offense set up, which is something that hasn't really been done this half. As he gets it over to Trudeau inside to Kempf, who's going to turn and try and make a move on Carlin, who's just a little too tall as his shot is too short. But a foul is going to be called on Stream, I believe. Yes, number 42, Chase Stream. As Letexier comes into the game now for Swenson. And also into the game is Wood for Stream. No. Volk Jr. came in for Stream, and Wood came in for Kempf. Olsen quickly brings the ball up for the Eagles here. Gets it over to Cosbab on the 45. Inside to Carlin. It's going to get poked away, but he's going to recover it. Gets it up to Letexier. Over to Cosbab. Inside to Kiernan. Up and off the glass for 2. That's going to be good. Great play there by the Eagles to get Kiernan a nice 2 points. His first points of the game. Stolen away by Cosbab. Is going to go up for it and get blocked, but a foul is going to be called on Diedrich. So Cosbab will go to the free throw line here. As Diedrich gets called for his second foul. First free throw is good from Cosbab. Second free throw is also good from Cosbab. So now Wood will give the ball over to Diedrich to bring up for the Tigers. Gets it over to Trudeau. Drives into the middle of the lane. Oh, loses his dribble, though. It's picked up by Letexier for the Eagles. Gets it over to Olsen now, who kicks it down to Cosbab on the 45. Back to Olsen at the top of the key. Inside to Carlin, who's looking, tries to find Kiernan down low, but Volk Jr. picks it away, and it's going to get almost stolen back by Cosbab. And Diedrich is going to come up with it and put it up and off the glass for 2 more points to keep these Tigers just right there this whole game. Now as the Eagles find Kiernan down low, try to get it to cutting Carlin, and it's going to be fumbled around a little bit, but Cosbab's going to get it. It's going to go off the foot of Olsen, who's going to somehow recover it, try to get it to Carlin, tips it over to Letexier, who gets it down low to Kiernan for 2. That's going to be good. Man, what a wild possession we just had. Kiernan down low, putting in some work, getting some easy points. And a timeout is going to be called by the Rush City Tigers. We're going to take a little break and hear a word from a couple of our sponsors here as the Eagles lead 71-54 over the Rush City Tigers.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
Whoa, they've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. Right now, load up on deals like Red Bull 8.4 ounce cans, 3 for $6.50, Frito-Lay varieties, buy one, get one free, buy a fountain drink and get a Reese's King Size candy bar for $2, and fill your propane tanks for $3.99 a gallon to get ready for hunting and frying that turkey. Open 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station store in Pine City.
Welcome back here to Rush City. I'm Mac Nelson as we are back from this timeout for the rest of tonight's game. There's 4 minutes left in this half of basketball as the Eagles lead 71-54 over the Rush City Tigers. It's been an exciting, explosive, electric match, if you will. That's 3 E's I just used. What's that? The alliteration. That's what it is. Alliteration, yep. Kempf now to inbound the ball for the Tigers. Quickly gets it over to Wood on the deep side of the defender side, who quickly gets it back to Kempf inside to Dick. Back to Kempf on the 45. Inside to Volk Jr., who does a spin move and goes up. Fade away for 2. That one's going to be good. What a great shot from Kempf there. Or from Volk Jr., my apologies. There. Oh, Kiernan quickly does a big old Euro step around some defenders to get 2 points, and he's stepping up to do some work now. Wood with the ball for the Tigers, gets it over to Kemp, down low to Trudeau in the corner for 3. That's going to fall for the Tigers. Oh my goodness, we have a basketball match on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Olsen now with it for the Eagles, over to Cosbab on the corner. Thinks about shooting it, no good. Gets it down low to Karen and over to Olsen. Back down low to Carlin. Carlin out to Cosbab for 3 from the 45, no good. Rebounded by Carlin, goes up and off the glass. What a great shot there. Great rebound play for Mr. Benjamin Carlin, as the Tigers get it in transition and try to get a play off, but Kemp runs into Olsen really hard, and he's gonna call him for an offensive, which I 100% agree with there. It's gonna be his 4th foul tonight, and a turnover nonetheless. So unfortunate for them, as there's 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here, as they trail 59-75. Carlin gets it over to Cosbab on the 45, to Olsen on the top of the key, to Cosbab on the 45, thinks about it, down low to Keranen, up and off the glass for 2. That's a great shot by Keranen, as they extend that lead just a little bit more insurance, as Kemp quickly just pulls up a 3-pointer from the top of the key in transition. It's going to be rebounded by Dick and put back in. What a great shot. Excellent play. I mean, not an excellent play, but I mean, great recovery by Dick there. Cosbab gets it over to Letexier, to Olsen at the top of the key, inside to Carlin, back to Cosbab in the corner for 3. That one's good. That's going to fall, as Cosbab just extends his scoring streak a little bit more. And Wood now over to Kemp, down low to a cutting Dick. Tries to get it up and off the glass. He's going to get fouled down low on Cosbab for his 2nd. And that will send Dick to the free throw line to shoot 2. Gosh, what an electric basketball game we have had here tonight. Now as Dick puts up his first free throw, that one is going to fall for him. And he prepares for his 2nd free throw now. It's up. It's no good. Trickles off the front of the rim. And Keranen is going to come down with it. Olsen quickly gets it up to Cosbab in transition, who stops and passes it right into Wood's hand. And he's going to try and take it one-on-one against Olsen, who reverses up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Carlin. Tries to get it to Olsen. Stolen away by Wood, who gets it by Volk Jr. He's going to get it back to Wood. Gets it down low to Kemp. That's going to be good up and off the glass by Kemp. Great play as the Eagles try and get the mismatch here, as Cosbab brings the ball up now in their far corner over to Olsen. Gets it plucked away from behind, but Keranen is there to pick up the loose ends and put it up and off the glass for another 2 points. As Kemp brings the ball up now for the Tigers. Very fancy with the dribbles, gets it to Dick, tips away by Olsen, and Dick is going to be able to come up with that on the other side of the court. All the way across to Wood now, dribbling in. Cross-court pass to Volk Jr. in the corner. Goes up and shoots the 3-pointer. No good off the glass. 42 seconds left to Kemp for 2. Good from the elbow. Great play there by Mr. Kemp, who has really came to play the second half. And now the Eagles are just going to dribble this one out, I think, into Cosbab in the corner. He's going to hang on to it here. And I think that's going to be the end of the game. Even though they're going to get a shot clock violation. Great game played by both teams, as the shot clock violation will go off in about 9 seconds. But it doesn't make any sense to score another basket. This basketball game is over. What a great match from both teams, as Volk Jr. makes a joking jab at Cosbab to steal the ball away. But he does not. So we will be right back here to wrap up this second half. Oh, it looked like the ref wanted them to go and inbound the ball one more time after that shot clock violation, but both teams are already lined up. They're already shaking hands. So we are going to listen to a word from a couple of our sponsors here after the Eagles beat the Rush City Tigers 82-66 tonight here on WCMP. We'll be back with that post-game wrap-up here in just a little bit.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W Root Beer Freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Need reliable energy? Burnett Dairy Cooperative has you covered with top quality propane services. Whether you're heating your home, running your business, or firing up the grill, our propane is safe, efficient, and always dependable. Choose Burnett Dairy Cooperative Propane, your trusted partner for all things energy. Stay warm, stay powered, stay local.
Hey there, sports fans. Brad here from Lee's Pro Shop in Pine City, and we have a Lee's Crazy Sale going on. It's time to gear up for hockey, basketball, wrestling, or volleyball equipment, as it is all 20% off. That's right, 20% off all your favorite hockey, basketball, wrestling, and volleyball equipment. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, Lee's Pro Shop has everything you need to take your game to the next level. So don't wait. Stop by Lee's Pro Shop today. Save big on your favorite sports equipment. Hurry in for Lee's Crazy Sale. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
Embrace Orthodontics would like to take this time to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. It's people like you that make Christmas a sacred, meaningful occasion. Embrace Orthodontics wants to thank you for allowing us to serve you over this past year, and we look forward to continuing to provide quality orthodontic care with Invisalign and braces in the year ahead. Gifts come and go, but a smile is forever. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Embrace Orthodontics. Find us online at embracemn.com.
Welcome back here to WCMP. My name is Mac Nelson here with the post-game wrap-up of tonight's matchup between the East Central Eagles and the Rush City Tigers, as the Eagles win 82-66 over the Tigers in a very well-fought, very exciting matchup between these two teams tonight. And we're going to take a look at a couple of those stats that we got. One of the big things that I want to note is the flip-flop of fouls in this second half, as the Tigers did a much better job with only 3 fouls this half, and the Eagles with 9 fouls. So a little bit of a flip-flop there as we look at their free throws. The Tigers went down actually and shot 2 for 6, which is 0.22 repeat, something like that. I'm not 100%. So that's a third, 2 for 6 on free throws. And then Eagles coming out and shooting 3 for 4, so that's 75%. That's right where you want to be overall. The Eagles are sitting much prettier, shooting at about 50% tonight. And then the Tigers shooting about 50% tonight, and the Eagles shooting not quite that good. They're like 12 for 23, so not too hot on the free throws tonight, but that's okay. They did come out with the win. Looking at a couple of scores here, some players really showed up in this second half that weren't that imminent in the first half. Like for the Tigers, Matthew Kemp came out swinging with 15 points just in this second half. He had an incredible second half. He would probably be my MVP from the Tigers there. He did end up with 4 fouls, which is a little unfortunate, but he played a very good game, very, very well done game. Some other players, Volk Jr. coming out and putting up 9 points this half. Trudeau with at least 5 Skogman with 4, and I thought Skogman hit a 3. Maybe I was wrong. But Diedrich with 6, and then Dick coming in with 1 there. Looking at the Eagles, again, it's a little bit more. There were some more players that showed up this half as well, like Karanen coming in and scoring 10 points just this half. Olsen with 3, Otterer with 1. Of course, Cosbab with 16. He was on a heater tonight. He came in with over 30 points total tonight. I think it was like 32 points tonight. Incredible game for this young man tonight. 9 points from Letexier in that second half. And then 4 from Carlin and 2 from Cam tonight. So a very, very hard-fought game. Unfortunately for the Tigers, the East Central Eagles will win it 82-66. And that's going to do it for tonight. If you're listening on WCMP or if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning into tonight's matchup, as it was exciting, it was fast-paced, and it was electric tonight. I'm so thankful that you were here to share it with me. And a huge thank you to all of our sponsors. They are wonderful. They are the reason that we are able to do this. All of us broadcasters love to do what we do, and without them, it wouldn't be possible. Without you guys listening, it wouldn't be possible. So a huge thank you to all of you as we say goodnight to all of you, and hopefully everyone has a great night. And if you're listening in the car, get home safe. If you're watching YouTube at home, enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to our sponsors. With that being said, the East Central Eagles beat the Rush City Tigers 82-66 in tonight's matchup. My name is Mac Nelson. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time here on WCMP 100.9 FM.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
If aches and pains are holding you back, Wellia Health is here to assist you. Our sports medicine team is dedicated to getting you back to your passions. With extensive experience and expertise, we specialize in managing concussions, a worry for both young athletes and adults. Whatever the injury, let's get you back in action with an appointment at Wellia Health. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or conveniently schedule through your MyChart account. Visit welliahealth.org for more information.
At Burnett Dairy Cooperative, we're more than just your local dairy. We're also a trusted propane provider, serving homes, farms, and businesses across northwestern Wisconsin and east central Minnesota. Whether you need a tank installed or reliable delivery, we're here for you 365 days a year with flexible options that fit your needs. As a farmer-owned cooperative, we're committed to supporting our community because your home and farm deserve the best. Call 715-689-1032 to learn more. Burnett Dairy